What it do, everybody? This is Corey Smith, aka Seaboard Ballin', and welcome to Talk NBA. If this is your first time seeing my videos, subscribe to my channel below. Also, don't just be a viewer. Join the discussion, post comments, and everything I say you're going to agree with. Highlights will be in video response roughly 25 minutes after the game, and let's jump straight into the action. Game I'm going to talk about is the Miami Heat versus the Chicago Bulls in Chicago. Now, this is a big game. Simple because of the simple fact that the Miami Heat is on an 8-game winning streak. We saw what they did in Atlanta last night. They erased a 10-point deficit in the fourth quarter to come back and win the game by double digits, giving them their 8th straight win. The reason specifically why they had to come back in the fourth quarter was, it was kind of Chris Paul's fault. He wasn't going offensively. He actually had a garbage performance, 2 of 10 shooting last night, 6 points. Come on, man. You can't be doing that kind of stuff. We don't expect that kind of stuff from you, Chris Paul. At least put up 10 points, double digits, man. You're in the game for too many minutes for you to be scoring 6 points. And so definitely expect a stronger performance from Chris Paul in tonight's matchup versus the Chicago Bulls. Now, the Chicago Bulls, they haven't won back-to-back games all this month. They haven't done that all this month. So they have an opportunity to win back-to-back games versus the defending champions, the Miami Heat. Now, the only thing is, Miami haven't beat Chicago in the regular season in almost 3 years. And, their last 11 games, they lost 9 of their last 11 games. And, that's pretty despicable as far as being a defending champions losing to Chicago like that right now. But I give them the edge right now. The Miami Heat, they're riding a season high 8-game winning streak, and they're looking to win their 9 straight games. LeBron James has just been really efficient, really astonishing, really just supernatural. And if he continues to play basketball the way he's been playing, then it's definitely going to be a game for Miami, even though the Chicago Bulls beat them already this year in Chicago. And the Chicago Bulls is a pretty defensive team. No D-Rose yet. D-Rose still haven't come back. So with D-Rose not being there, it's just so much, it's too much of a negativity it's too much negative as far as the Chicago Bulls. They have an opportunity to make the playoffs, as we know, but it's just who's going to stop these guys. Like I said, the greatest move the Miami Heat ever made was signing Chris Anderson, the Birdman, and that's opening up the floor for LeBron James to operate and making this team manufacture into a championship repeat. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be surprised if Miami repeat as champions, because that move with the Birdman was really good. You know what I'm saying? That's what they needed. He's a rebounding threat. He rebounds the basketball, something Chris Paul is having difficulties doing. So definitely Chris Anderson is just a great piece. He'll be great on any roster, and that's just how I feel right there. And Dwayne Wade actually had a pretty decent performance, 20 points last night. And like I said, they haven't beat Chicago in almost 3 years, and they have an opportunity right now, riding a 9-game winning streak. Even though they played last night, I have to take Miami to win this game, just because of the fact that they're balling right now, and they're the defending champions. I have to give them the benefit of the doubt right now. So definitely taking Miami Heat. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think LeBron James is gonna score 30 points tonight and 60% shooting, or do you think he's not? That is the question of the night. Thank you for watching. Highlights will be in video response below. Deuces.